Hey, what is going on, gamers? This is Doctor Redstone signing into another live stream. In today's live stream, what we're going to be going over is heroic mode. So we do have heroic mode going on right now. Let's go ahead and bring up the glitch in the system. So one thing that we're going to be talking about in the live stream today is we're going to be doing a novice guide. We're going to be doing an intermediate guide, and we're going to be doing an OP guide. Now, one thing that we're going to do is I'm going to kind of show you early on stages of, when I was a beginner in the game, or even over in the EU server. This is exactly how I go through it as a beginner. Now, you guys know some of the armors that I have over there isn't really anything that great, anything that special, but I'm just going to show you guys exactly how I would do it if I was a beginner. Obviously, you want to get to level 100, and you want to make sure you guys have some really good friends. So that's going to be, we're going to start out with the beginners, then we're going to kind of jump over into the intermediate. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Going on into the intermediate, and then we're going to be going on to some OP kind of things and stuff like that. So we're going to be going through everything, each and every stage. Not sure exactly how long that's going to take to go through and show you guys each one of those ones. But first and foremost, we're going to go ahead and jump into and talk about the things that you're going to need to know as a beginner, or even some things that you need to know as a pro player. So obviously you guys know the friend trick. That's one thing that I talk about all the time. Let's see. Can I click on something? What's up, brother? Evan, how's it going, man? So you guys know I talk about the friend trick. Now, the one thing that you guys really need to remember is on Monday, you need to make sure and use one friend, usually about 3 to 4 hours after heroic mode starts. It takes about 23 hours for your friends list to regenerate. So at that point, basically what you're going to go ahead and do is you're going to use 9 friends in the first, 2 to 3 hours or whatever of heroic mode. So for me, it's at 11 a.m. So for you guys, I don't know, I know that there's obviously a different time zone, time difference and everything like that. But you guys are going to need to use that usually about 3 to 4 hours after it starts the day before. So once you go through there, the one thing that I really take advantage of is that 19 friends in the first day. So I go over here to Fairy Forest, and so I'm going to go ahead and use basically just my own knights so you guys can see what it's going to take to be done. Now, I know I've done this with just fusion boost armors, and I know that your friends can do this one no problem. So keep in mind, the knights that you guys have or the armors that you guys have, make sure and use that to your specific ones, but maybe you might need to take 2 knights and a friend, but more than likely in these beginning stages, it shouldn't really take 2 friends for most of them. I know more than likely, I know Fairy Forest, I think that one's the only one that I really use 2 friends if I really need to. But even on the EU server right now with that OP armor that I just got in that T2, which I'm super excited about, I can usually do it with no problem. Okay, now I'm going to move me over here. Level up trick is definitely something you guys are going to want to take advantage of as well. Make sure you guys keep an eye on that bar. Now in the lower stages, it's really hard for me to determine whether I'm going to level up. In some of the higher stages, it's not really that big of a deal. Also, remembering that your friends go back into battle at about half health. So keep that one in mind as well. If you guys are going through different stages and stuff like that, and you're going to use 2 friends, one friend is always going to have half health. If he survives a round, jumps into the next round, he's going to have about half health, roughly. I don't know what the exact number is on that one, but that's definitely something to keep in mind. So without further ado, let's go and jump on into the video, see exactly what we have going on with everything right there. So Fairy Forest is where we're going to start. Chew! Your stream keeps buffering. Don't know if it's just my side or not. Just letting you know. Let me know, guys, if it's buffering or anything like that. I did change some settings, so it could be on my end. If it's on my end, definitely let me know. I'll get it revamped and we'll restart the stream real quick because this stream's going to be going for a little while, so I don't want it to have any